My family in Mexico is incredibly proud that we're continuing their legacy, essentially. They are there for us, of course. They offer their support in every way possible. We're always reaching out to them and, asking them questions about this or that because they know the business. They know the salsa, obviously. They know how it's produced and all that. And so it's so amazing to have them as a resource whenever we need them. And yeah, they are proud of us that we're doing it. I saw this as a huge opportunity for us to get in front of Albertsons execs, get our product in their hands, and to have them try it is huge for us. It's an amazing opportunity, and I'm so happy that we were able to do this. I'm Allison Corona, founder of Chicana Foods, and this is our pitch for the Trail Mix Pitch Competition. Hello, my name is Allison, and I'm the founder of Chicana Foods. Chicana Foods is a family-owned gourmet salsa company based in Boise, Idaho. Our signature salsa machas are inspired by traditional family recipes used in Mexico to this day. We have a rich heritage and passion for food in my family. My mother's family started their own salsa company in Mexico 20 years ago. Their name is Pionero Salsas Mexicanas. Today they have 50 employees and produce salsa for thousands of Mexican families every week. Their success has been an inspiration to us, and we hope to grow our company while treating our employees like family, just as they have. 3 years ago, I lost my husband to suicide. It was a heartbreaking loss that shook me to my core. As I processed my grief, I began to ask what I wanted for myself moving forward. And then 2020 happened. And the pandemic and the murder of George Floyd changed me. It made me realize what I had always known, that this country struggles with racial injustices every day. I just never stopped to realize that I could do something about it. At the time, I had a career as a photographer and a social media professional that a lot of creatives would be envious of. And yet I knew that it wouldn't allow me to do the community work that I so desperately wanted to do. I understood that I might be able to make a decent living for myself, but I couldn't help my family or my community in a meaningful way. And that's when Chicana Foods was born. I quit my job in January of this year, and with the emotional support of my mother and my two sisters who are on the screen there, and the money that I was saving up for a home, to buy a home, I started Chicana Foods. Chicana Foods, to me, the word Chicana means a lot. This little quote on the screen says to be Chicano means to have been moved by social injustices to the point where the person sees it as his duty to fight wrongs wherever they may be found. So our product is Salsa Macha. Salsa Macha is a surprising blend of rich, nutty, spicy flavor with a perfect touch of sweetness. The combination of ingredients is unlike anything that you've tried, and it's absolutely addictive. It comes from Veracruz, Mexico, on the Gulf Coast. Veracruz was colonized by the Spanish in the 16th century, and the combination of Spanish, indigenous, and African cultures created many unique foods that are not seen anywhere else in Mexico. Not only is our salsa unique, it's healthy. It's made using 3 very nutritious seeds: pumpkin, sesame, and sunflower. It has peanuts or cranberries. We have two salsas, olive oil, garlic, and dried chilies. There's no added preservatives and no added sugars. We started selling our salsas at 34th Street Market in Garden City on July 31st, and we sold out our very first day. Our customers raved about the taste, the versatility of the salsa, and the clean ingredients. By mid-August, we added the Caldwell Farmers Market to our schedule, and then we did 266 jars in August and then sold 360 jars in September. Our salsas are not just for chips, so they can be enjoyed on so many dishes. We love to put it on salads, eggs, avocado toast, ramen, tacos, and even ice cream. According to Statista, 218.1 million Americans used store-bought salsa in the United States in 2020. The figure is projected to increase to 224.6 million in 2024. And salsa matcha is gaining popularity in the United States. Foodies have started to talk about it, write about it, and seek it out. An article in the New York Times Magazine called it the most valuable condiment in 2020. Our direct competition is currently in larger metropolitan cities. The major difference is the oil that they're using. All but one of these companies on this list are using canola or vegetable oil. We know from the research that olive oil is a superior oil for good health, and our customers understand that. So Don Emilio's is the only one on this list that is importing their salsa from Mexico, and they're charging $8 for a 9-ounce jar, and they're using vegetable oil. Chili is based out of New York. They're charging $18 for a 9-ounce jar, and they're using canola oil. Macienda is based out of LA. They're charging $18 for a 10-ounce jar, and they're using grapeseed oil, which is another higher quality oil. Our customer, meet Sophia. Sophia is a 28-year-old orthodontist, single mother of 1 dog, who loves to travel. She is a health-conscious food lover who is always looking to be surprised by something she hasn't ever seen before. She reads the New York Times, the LA Times, Food and Wine, and Eating Well. She follows the ACLU, the Human Rights Watch, and the PBS on social media. She is passionate about social change and volunteers her time at the YMCA in their educational and leadership programs. She understands that her money holds power, and she spends it on brands that are making a difference in this world. Sophia is not alone, and we're here to work with Albertsons to see how many more Sophias we can reach. I appreciate your time, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to share our product with you. I look forward to your feedback. Thank you.
Hello. First of all, this product is absolutely unlike anything I've ever had before. It's delicious. And your presentation, I want you to pack me a lunch every day. So thank you. Absolutely, just beautiful. Earlier in your presentation, you talked about you sold 266 jars at the markets. How would you ramp up your supply, and what does your shelf life look like if we were to bring it into, let's just say 30 stores to begin with? Second question, one more, sorry. And then where would it live in a grocery store to you? Where would you like to see this product?
So we're currently sharing a space with another food company. We currently make 145 jars a week and 580 a month. We could, with a bigger kitchen space, we could make up to 800 a month. Shelf life would, the cranberry one has a shorter shelf life. We're currently saying it's 6 weeks, but we haven't tested it. We're working on that. And then the peanut one is a lot longer. There's nothing in there other than like the olive oil that would go bad. So, and then the last question, I'm sorry, was where do I see it? Probably with like the specialty jams and stuff or charcuterie boards.
This is Enrique.
Hello.
Great presentation. I gotta be honest, I being Hispanic, I've tried hundreds of salsas and they all come with chips, right? So I was excited to see a different twist here with yours. There's no tortilla chips or guacamole and all that stuff with it.
It's good on chips too, but it's much more than that.
Right, but you're showing that it's more than that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we plan to grow that.
Is this the same recipe as the one by your family and their own salsa company in Mexico? Is this the same recipe? Like,
It's very similar. It's not exactly the same. We've made We've made it our own.
right? No, just because tradition is important, and I think it's a great story. The
Yeah.
tradition alive from
Yeah.
our, grandmas and our
Yeah.
aunts and ancestors.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Hope you loved it.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Good luck.